Hi, it's Kosrat here. I run a digital marketing agency called Karma Media, and we basically specialize in Facebook advertising, lead generation, and help clients this way generate more opportunity for the business and grow their business this way. So, I wanted today to share with you what it really feels like to run an online business from home, like the challenges that you face both like in the business as well as like emotionally, because I just think there's a lot of misinformation out there online. Everyone flashes their screenshots of their sales they've made, the cars they own, the watches, but I don't think that that's what it is all about, the kind of like the end goal of every single business owner. And I just want to give you a very honest view of how it really feels like. So basically, in full transparency as well, I'm not a millionaire, I'm not a billionaire, or even a trillionaire. But what I do have is an amazing apartment. I live 200 meters away from the beach where I enjoy spending time at every single morning. And I have an amazing wife that I recently married, and we travel a lot as well together. And more importantly, I don't have a job. I don't have to go somewhere every single morning. I don't have to spend my time with people where I already know that at the end of the journey, once everything's finished, once I transition, we probably never speak to each other again. So I don't have to waste my time anywhere as well. And I do something that I'm genuinely passionate about. We help businesses grow through lead generation. And on a daily basis, I just want to show as well what sort of like my workflow is, what are the tasks involved, and how my life really looks like. So in this video, I want to do something quite unique, which is like a first person view. Those are the type of videos I really enjoy watching myself. And I'll start off by showing kind of like my office, the apartment, tell you a little bit about myself, crack some jokes in between, and then we're going to dive into the computer where I'm going to show you kind of like the day-to-day tasks, the things to the way I structure my day, and finally I'm gonna take you to the beach. So I'm gonna walk you through the streets where I live in, and I'm gonna show you some amazing views on the beach as well. So hope you're going to have a lot of value from this video. So let me just let's get started, show you the apartment, and let's get ready to the beach. Yeah, before we dive into the ad account, let me just introduce me a little bit, ourselves a little bit more. So I've got here an awesome vision board. This is something I highly recommend you create. It's just something that really puts a smile on your face every time you walk by. And this is Berlin, my wife, and this is me right here. So we absolutely love traveling. This is one of our hobbies. We got married 4 months ago, so big news. And yeah, I just want to share a couple of fun experiences and moments with you here. So this is when my mom was here as well, and we managed to spot a wombat, which is this cute animal right here. So super happy. Here, here's how my t-shirts are being used as a blanket, and they're all nicely stretched right now. So thank you, Berlin. And yeah, so I basically start depending on how good the weather is. If it's raining, I'm not going to the beach in the morning, but typically I start off with a tea or a coffee, depending on my energy levels, and just relax a little bit on the couch, meditate if I don't forget to do that. And yeah, basically that's how I start my day. Got here an awesome snake plant. Here more of our memories. This is just when we met. Check this one out. So amazing national parks we have here in Australia. Another plant, fig trees, my favorites. So beautiful, and requires almost no maintenance. It's literally sometimes I forget to give the water for many months, and it's been like this for almost 2 years. So it hasn't grown, it hasn't moved, but it's absolutely gorgeous. My dad always makes fun of it because he says it's just something you can use for a salad, you know, like as a salad leaf, and you can just like remove it and then eat it. But yeah, they're not edible, dad. So let's walk into the office and then I'll show you just like my weekly structure, sort of the daily task and stuff like that. So here is the office. I've got here another fig tree, chair, table. That's basically all you need. I've got here my Kindle, my notebooks. And this is how it looks like, guys. So there is nothing, there's no Ferraris here, no watches or anything like that. It is a lot of the day is you'll be doing boring work. You'll be either dialing, trying to get more clients. You're doing outreach via email, and that's how I typically start off my days. So I just want to show you kind of like the schedule. I just moved it forward out of respect that of the clients and prospects that have booked a session with me. But basically, I try to wake up at 6, but most of the time this is like the perfect scenario, right? Like that's the thing as well. You try to create like a perfect daily structure for yourself, and that's something you attempt to stick to. Not always is that the case. It also depends on your energy level. So sometimes you wake up and you just don't, your body isn't ready, your mind isn't ready, and it's just about managing those days as well. There are days that it's just super boring, you're not feeling like working, but you're still trying to wake up and really get yourself through the days. But then there are also awesome days where it's just like everything flows and you feel amazing. So but yeah, I try to stick to this one. 6 a.m. waking up, meditation, going to the beach, having a swim, and focus on the mindset before I start working. So as I'm calling leads in the States, while it is 8 a.m. in the States, I'm reaching people around midday. So that turns out perfectly. And that's just like how I structure it. So from 8 till roughly 10:30, depending on how many leads we've received, I'll be calling and trying to book an appointment, where in the further appointment we go with the business owner and just give them a lot of value, help them with their strategy, their marketing, and trying to find out where it's a good fit of working together. So after lunch, I enjoy going for a beach walk, just to refresh my mind. After lunch, that is when I'm managing ad accounts and writing copy. So this is how it's going to look like. So within the dashboard, for instance, I've got here a client starting on the 12th of May. It's the 3rd of July right now, and so far we've been able to spend close to 15 grand with them. We've generated them 494 leads, and it's at $30 per lead. So refreshed it 24 minutes ago for those that skeptical. But yeah, this is something incredibly valuable for clients. And while managing the ad account, what can happen is, for instance, the cost per lead shoots through $60, or like anything can happen with Facebook ads. So it's about maintaining the KPI and just managing the ad account and improving the performance by writing copy, by split testing different landing pages, so that the clients really gets the best price for their leads. And also a huge part of improving the landing pages, the ads, is actually writing the copy, right? So there's a huge misconception. Every person on YouTube is talking about like, oh, it's about the way you structure your ad account, or it's about the way you launch the ads, or the bidding structure you use. But none of these things matter, because you have to focus on the message itself, on the market research that you've done, and creating really killer offers with your advertising. That's what it's all about, and really focusing on the message, which is writing the copy, launching it, seeing how it performs, and constantly constantly improving that. So that's another part of running an agency or serving clients, is writing copy, split testing different landing pages, and managing the ads. So one tip that I can give you is, in the morning, I would always recommend to read at least 2 chapters a day. I absolutely love the Kindle. It's like 2 years ago, I discarded all my books that I had, and I transitioned into the Kindle because we travel a lot and I just can't carry so many books with me all the time, as I enjoy reading a lot. And this way I can just take on as many books basically as I want within a very thin Kindle. So 2 chapters a day. If you read 2 chapters a day, that's 1 book a week, 52 books a year. That knowledge really stacks up, especially if you read books like Concise Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene is one of my favorite writers. And the thing about like, you'll always see shiny objects, right? Like people tell, oh, it's the Bitcoin that you have to do to gain X amount of money, or it's this vehicle or that vehicle. But really, if you focus on human psychology, sales, copywriting, those are the skills that are going to compound, and regardless which business vehicle you're going to be in, they're going to be always valuable to you. And that's just like something in the beginning of my business journey. I fell prey to gurus or like random courses that I bought that just wasted a lot of time and money in business models and opportunities that I had really no business in. So focus on the fundamentals. That's my number one advice. So let me walk you. Actually, let's do something fun. I'll walk you to the beach, and we'll just share you a little bit more advice to help you on your business journey. Awesome. So while we're walking towards the beach, let's because we've just discussed the benefits of running your business from home, and like living close to the beach, having holidays and making money, having no alarm clock and things like that, having a lot of freedom. But let's also talk about the downsides of running an online business, and also like what sort of responsibility that comes with it, because a lot of this is not like a topic that's being talked about a lot, but there are downsides. So number one is, I would say that especially while you're starting out and kind of like trying to get your business off the ground, all of the hours that you work and all of the sacrifices that you make, check out the massive pineapple right there. The sacrifices that you make are not being understood by your family or friends, even though you're doing it for them in the first place. They won't necessarily understand what you're going through and what sort of like emotions you're going through, because especially while you're getting started, there's going to be a lot of doubt, a lot of fear, trying to evaluate your decision, whether it was like the right thing to go all in, quit your safe career or whatever, and go all in into yourself. So that is number one. And number two is, while you were working a 9 to 5, it was a very safe kind of like environment, right? Like every single month you knew how much money was coming in, and like the environment was safe. You had a specific role, and basically that gave you a lot of security. And when you go on your own, all that security is gone, and you're basically fully responsible for the income, for paying your rent, for providing for your family basically. And that sense of not having an income, or not knowing when your next client is going to come from, that can be quite confronting. So that is something you have to get used to, and you're going to get more and more comfortable with that over time. Hey guys, hello. Got some kids playing here. So yeah, we've arrived at my favorite place of Australia. Really, I've always really dreamt of living in this place, and it's 200 meters away from the place where we live, which is absolutely amazing. This is my daily meditation spot right here. Except for the days that it rains, but yeah, it's absolutely amazing. And I definitely think that we talked about the downsides, but the positives of having freedom, not having to go somewhere, of being really in control of your life and striving to provide for your family by yourself. I think it's the right choice to make. And yeah, I hope through by talking about these things, I hope it gave you lots of value and valuable insights of your journey as an entrepreneur. Because I know a lot of people that watch these videos are going to be beginners or people that already just starting out and want to grow their agency or consulting firm. So I hope you've had ton of value from this, and also by making these very genuine videos, I hope that you see that you don't need to be a millionaire, billionaire or trillionaire to really make it. Like, you can live this amazing lifestyle, you know, for anywhere between $5,000 to $10,000 a month, including all the travels and trips and holidays, and having an amazing apartment, living potentially in the forest or close to the beach, wherever it is that you desire to live. And for that you only need 1 or 2 clients, you know what I mean? So it's nothing crazy, it's achievable for everyone. And yeah, as last, I want to treat you with a couple of drone shots. I brought my drone with me, so let's check out some drone shots, and I'll see you in the next videos, because I want to continue making these videos. I want to continue provide value, share valuable tips about advertising, about my life, and really building this relationship with you, my viewers, and keep sharing value. So let's check out the drone videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.